Here are the top 3 ways to get your farm products into local businesses like gyms, restaurants, etc. So the first thing you want to think about if you're approaching like a local gym and trying to get their customers to buy your products is you want to think about what problem are you solving for that business owner, right? I talked to a lot of farmers and like, hey, I visited some CrossFit gyms and I visited, some other local businesses and they never called me back. They weren't interested in my farm products. The reason it probably didn't work is because they didn't have the right approach, okay? So think about it. You're a CrossFit gym owner. Put yourself in their shoes. And someone walks into your door or calls you or texts you or whatever it is and says, hey, I have a farm. Do you want to buy my farm products? Can you advertise all my farm products to your customers? You are probably the 37th person that walked into their gym asking, a local business and said, hey, can I leave my business cards? Can I promote my stuff to your customers, etc., right? And so the chances of them saying yes are probably pretty slim. Now, let's assume they love local farms, they love what you do, and they want to support your business. And let's just assume they said yes, they said sure, right? Let's just assume that, which is a very tall, very small odds that that's going to happen. So let's just assume they say, sure, I'll help you promote your business. Okay, great. You're halfway there. Well, what happens is they might, put a little post on social media or they might put a flyer up in their gym, but you're probably going to get very few people to actually sign up for your subscription service or for your products or whatever it may be, right? So how do you make this work? Well, the correct approach is to approach that gym owner and identify what problem he has. Well, Jeff, how do you know what his problem is? You just ask him, right? Don't assume, just ask him. Say, what's your biggest problem right now? How can I help you? What is your biggest problem you're seeing with your gym? And it could be an array of problems. So I'll give you 3 scenarios and 3 problems that a gym owner might face and how you could tailor your product or position your product to be a solution to his problem. So let's say you talk to the gym owner, either you call him, you text them, you send them a DM on social media, or you visit him in person, whatever it is. And you say, hey, what's the big problem you're facing right now in your gym? So let's just say his problem is he doesn't have enough customers. He doesn't have enough gym members. Well, what you want to do is you want to position your product as a solution to his problem. You say, okay, well, I have a local farm. We do yada, 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 grass-fed beef, pasture poultry, whatever it is. And I think one way we could help get you more customers, we could do a giveaway together, right? And I can advertise on my social media, send an email to my clients. You can advertise on your social media, send emails to all your clients, and we can just make a big thing about it. And we can promote that if you buy our subscription service or a bundle or a box or whatever it is, then the customer also gets a free month trial or membership to your gym, right? And that's going to increase his customers. That's one way you could kind of tailor your product, your positioning to fix his problem. Now, let's say you ask the gym owner, what's your big problem? And he says, my biggest problem is retention. I have no problem getting customers, but it's a revolving door. I get a customer, they stay for a month, then they stop coming to the gym, life happens, and then they leave and they stop paying for their subscription. And then I got to find new customers. I have no problem getting customers. I just can't keep them. It's like this revolving door. I just want to keep them around. Well, what you can do is you can position your product and say, hey, I'm offering a subscription service. We'll deliver this product to your gym and people sign up for the subscription, once a week or twice a month or once a month, whatever your subscription is. And what we'll do is we'll drop this product. Your customer selects what they want. And we drop the product off of your gym and they can pick it up. And so now what this does, this forces the customer, forces your gym member to show up to the gym twice a month or 4 times a month to pick up their product. And while they're there, they're probably going to work out, right? And so that's going to get them, even if life happens, back to the gym, using your product and hopefully keeping your retention high and keeping that subscription active and staying a member of your gym. Right? So that's one way. Let's say you talk to him and say, well, hey, what's your biggest problem? He's like, hey, my biggest problem is just competition. I've got 6 other gyms within a 4-mile radius of me, and I am having a hard time standing out for my competition. They have a lot of customers. I don't, offer the same things they do. I'm just having a really hard time like standing out for my competition and getting customers in the door. What about maybe we do something together when somebody signs up for our subscription or signs up for your gym membership, they also get this service, right? We could put together a box that says, your gym membership is what? Normally $50 a month. Why don't we do a farm-raised, gym membership, right? Call it the farm-raised gym membership. We charge $100 a month. And what they do is they show up to your gym, they pay your membership, you get $50, I get $50 out of that membership once a month. And out of that $50, I bring them food, local pasture-raised meats and proteins that are delivered twice a month, right? And they select what they want. Do you think that would set you apart from the competition? Do you think that would make something different that you have that no other gym has, and think customers will love that and want to stick around? And you probably say, yeah. Cool. So now he's got something that sets him apart from the competition, that makes his gym special, and he'll have more customers for it. So those are just 3 examples of how you can approach that gym owner to offer your product as a solution to a problem he's having, that you find out his problem by asking him what that problem is, and then creatively positioning your product to become the solution to that problem and help that gym. One thing to think about is when you approach that gym owner and you say, hey, I want you to keep my products, who's going to be your biggest salesperson? Not you. You're not seeing the customer, right? It's the gym owner. He's going to be the biggest salesperson for your products. So before you start asking him to promote your farm, promote your products, whatever it is you have, you need to get him on board with your farm. You need to have him, he needs to be in love with what you're doing. He needs to love your products. He needs to love your service. And so how do you get him to do that? Well, offer him some free products, right? Say, hey, we got this subscription service. I'm gonna give you a free subscription, right? And every month I'm gonna deliver these products. You tell me which one, I'll bring it to the gym for you, right? And so he's gonna try it for a month, maybe 2. And he's gonna be like, hey, this is awesome. And yes, you have to give out some free products, but if you can get that gym owner to try your food, love it, he's gonna be your biggest promoter, right? And he's the one you have to get on board first. Because if he's not on board, he might put your flyer up in the gym. A few people are gonna see it, a few people are gonna sign up. But if he's on board and he's like, hey man, your pork is amazing, your chicken is unbelievable, and he starts talking about it and telling all the members in his gym about it, and says, yeah, here's the thing, here's how you can sign up. The guy brings it here once a month, twice a month. He just drops it in this freezer. It's self-serve. All you have to do is pick it up from the freezer. He drops it off every Monday. You just pick your stuff up next time you're in the gym. Boom. Now all of a sudden you got somebody promoting your product that loves it, that's the gym owner. He's gonna have a lot of sway with his members, with these customers of yours, and you're gonna get a lot of people.